Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Igbo think tank responds to inquirers, condemns bloody sit at home. Igbo think tank responds to inquirers, condemns bloody sit at home. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Igbo think tank condemns the bloody activities of autopilot and asks Simon Ekpa to caution his boys. Igbo think tank, ITT, a body of professionals and activists bent on turning Igbo land into Japan of Africa, do hereby respond to concerned inquiries from Nigerians over the news that Simon Ekpa is arrested by Interpol. ITT declares the news false and states that as at 6 a.m. 17th of December, Simon Ekpa is in his Finland home with his family. ITT is still engaging all feuding elements in IPOB for truth so that peace will return to Southeast, senseless sit-at-home abolished, and peaceful conduct of 2023 polls. Igbo think tank, ITT hereby condemns the murder, arson, and destruction of properties in Imo, Enugu, and Ebonyi State by agents of Autopilot branch of IPOB enforcing 6 days sit-at-home. ITT also condemns the frequent abductions, arson and murder of Hausa truck and bus drivers in various locations in the southeast by the secessionists, which, though unreported in the media, is creating tension in the north. ITT also condemns the spate of attacks on farmlands in Ehamufula and calls on the military authorities to fish out the perpetrators without delay. ITT warns that it will cancel all the processes to unite the two feuding groups if the spate of the killings in the name of enforcing sit-at-home continues again. Igbo think tank condemns these bloody activities of Autopilot and asks Simon Ekpa to caution his boys. ITT thanks all alliances and networks that cooperated with EIT agents to hold the public space from collapsing into the hands of hoodlums during the unfortunate 6 days. ITT warns that elections should not be disrupted in the southeast and asks Simon Ekpa, IPOB Autopilot commander, to have a rethink. Igbo think tank condemns the bloody activities of Autopilot and asks Simon Ekpa to caution his boys. Igbo think tank, ITT, a body of professionals and activists bent on turning Igbo land into Japan of Africa, do hereby respond to concerned inquiries from Nigerians over the news that Simon Ekpa is arrested by Interpol. ITT declares the news, falls and states that as at 6 a.m., 17th of December, Simon Ekwal is in his Finland home with his family. ITT is still engaging all feuding elements in IPOB for truce so that peace will return to Southeast, senseless sit at home abolished, and peaceful conduct of 2023 polls. Igbo think tank, ITT hereby condemns the murder, arson, and destruction of properties in Imo, Enugu and Ebonyi State by agents of Autopilot branch of IPOB enforcing 6-day sit at home. ITT also condemns the frequent abductions, arson and murder of Hausa truck and bus drivers in various locations in the southeast by the secessionists, which, though unreported in the media, is creating tension in the north. ITT also condemns the spate of attacks on farmland in Mufu and calls on the military authorities to fish out the perpetrators without delay. ITT wants that it will cancel all the processes to unite the two feuding groups if the spate of killings in the name of enforcing sit at home continues again. Now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.